How are you doing, Ralfy? Ralfy Customs. I've got verniers in my hand. We're back on our Dean's big red thing. We're going to make the front wheel fit in the middle. Well, make spacers. I've done the maths already. Space the front caliper out to suit. Modify the front mudguard. Modify the back mudguard. Modify the seat mounts. Look at the side mount. I'm looking at it now and I can't see. I've fucking not on the list, am I? But, you know, there'll be plenty going on. If you like what you see, please give me a like. It makes a lot of difference. Give us a sub. Hit the bell. Have a good one. Let's go. For those of you that haven't followed along, I've got this big RevTech. I always call it a RevTech, and it might be a fucking Ultima or something. S&S, fuck me. 2 litre S&S. There we go. It's better. Big red thing. And it originally had this fucking ridiculous ship's wheel in the front, 28 inch or whatever it is. Like Dino says, where's it going to end? We're going to end up riding 3 litre fucking penny farthings, because it's just fucking daft. It handled like a fucking sack of shit. So we've gone for 21 inch front wheel over fork tubes. Yeah. I've also already remounted the tank that was mounted shockingly. Check out my vlogs. Fixed this gear change linkage that was failing and coming apart. And done a few other little bits and bobs on it. But what we're on with now is making this fucking wheel, because as I've just said in my old vlog, they don't fucking just drop in these aftermarket wheels. It's an aftermarket front end, a full custom front end with these 41mm showers, fucking 14 inch overs in it now. I've had to put a fork brace in there because it's got these hidden mounts, look. No slots to pinch. It's got like a collar system. And then the top screw into the yoke, so there's fuck all stopping it twisting. So it's unrideable without a fucking brace on. Which spoils the line a bit for me, but you know, you gotta be able to ride it. It's not a fucking ornament, is it? And I'd maybe consider dropping that down and not having a front mudguard. Maybe not. Anyway, not what we're on with. What we're on with is here we go. I've roughed out, look, they're fucking bent. Both of them are bent. It's doing me head in, this is. I'm sure they're not supposed to be fucking bent. And they're hitting the frame and making a mess, and fucking the lock's getting too much, and so on and so forth. And there's a big rake in the fucking yoke. Look at that. Look at the difference in the angle between the forks and the steering head, look. That's the rake in the forks. Mad, crazy shit, isn't it? Anyway, I'm going to look at that. I don't know about that, but I'm going to fucking look at making some, don't know. I think they'll probably just bend again any fucking way. The ideal way would be to fucking get in the middle. Look, you see it's got stops on the frame, kind of. They're a bit fucking shy for me, they are. They're a bit reluctant. Don't know, maybe drill and tap, put a bolt in, don't know. Oh look. Anyway, I've digressed a lot. I've got the wheel in the middle. So don't look down the bead on the tyre, because that's not in the middle. Look at the gap between the forks and the front mudguard mounts and all that. That is fucking as near to fuck it is to swear in as I can get it in the middle. Yeah? Unfortunately, I've not got any more of this 303 stainless in this size to machine this spacer in one, and that's not acceptable. So I need to sort that. I've ordered it. And also, unfortunately, the existing caliper plate, which is a substantial motherfucker, as it should be, sits on spacers that are if I can get this in place, that are now obviously the wrong fucking size because the wheel's different, isn't it? This disc sits that much, that gap there at the top, look, this gap between that and that is how far in the disc sits to being on the other fucking, on the lad, on fucking There She Blows. So I'm going to measure up, I'm going to knock some spaces up in stainless, and I'm going to hope these fucking bolts are long enough. Hey, because they're going to be some spastic fucking UNC thread, aren't they? They are though, aren't they? They're going to be 5/16 UNC or something similar that I won't have, so I'll have to get some of them in. It's no big deal. And excuse next fucking door, it sounds like he's trying to break out of a safe with a fucking mallet. So I'll have a measure up and we'll go over to the fucking lathe. Righto, so I got these are the spacers. I'm glancing around for the other one. These are the spacers that are on it, and they're fucking been just machined off the chrome, steel chrome, and they've been machined off after they've been chrome, so they've been made out of something else or adapted from something else. They've gone fucking rusty. Shocking. Anyway, the old 3/8 UNC. So a 10mm hole will give us a clearance. I'm going to check my stainless stock for some suitable bar, and we need to be 6mm longer, or 1/4 inch in fucking old money, and that is 647 thou, or 16.5mm. So we're going to be 22.5mm. Will give us fucking bob on for his brakes. Just check that they're the same. Yeah. 16.5. You old fuckers, what 651 thou if anyone's watching? 650 thou. Alexa, what's 650 thou in millimeters?
Here's something I found on the web.
There you go.
According to hinted.com, it is 25.4mm.
Yeah, of course it is. Right, I'm back. I'm not fucking. We've got a nice bit of 303 here that I can turn down to suit, polish up, part off. Happy days. So I get this chucked up. It's already centered, and I've been making other stuff out of it. So no big deal there. I should have asked what that was in inches, shouldn't I? 650 thou. It's just over ½ inch, isn't it? Alexa, what's 650 thou in inches? That's what she said, eh?
650 inches is 16.51 meters.
Waste of fucking time. Right, we've got 16, we want 22. There's 32 hanging out, that's plenty. We'll see how true it sits. Fucking lovely. And we'll go from there. Get that tight. And then you can see this is already machined to 700 thou. What's up doing it thou? I don't understand it enough. Which is nearly 18mm. Which is going to be a fucking pop on, I reckon. So we'll kiss that and we'll go along a bit. We'll drill it out, 10mm, and and then we'll part some bits off right length, 22.5mm long. We should be fucking golden. Let me just check. I've been oiling and cleaning a little bit just lately, so just make sure everything's going in the right direction. There we go. 17.9 that's showing. I ain't having that. I'm going to go 17.5 and that'll give us a bit of a clean up. Look at that. Happy days. Straight the edge. Bit of lube, 'cause that's what separates us from the animals. And I'll get the drill sorted out, we'll drill that out, bear with. So we're straight in with a 10mm. Just slow things down a little bit. I'm gonna wind in until I see the 10mm mark on my slide here, on my graduations. And I know I want, what was it, 22, plus the width of the tool is 25, so 25 or more and I'll be happy. Nice and steady. I'll join you again once I've drilled that hole. Right, and there's that done. Shut up then. Fucking steaming off the camera. I think I'm going to stick my wrist on this fucking drill end, didn't I? Alright, we'll break that edge with a knife. Get rid of some of this fluffy swarf that's not fluffy. It's fucking tangled up everywhere, this thin stuff. This real thin, fine, fucking innocuous looking stuff is a cunt. Right, now I need to pop that off. Said the length, sorry, 22mm. Which is 22.5mm, sorry. I stand corrected. So we'll touch on there, 0, and then go 25.5 because we've got a 3mm. 25.5 is bang on there. Change my fucking feet some speed. Getting everything right but not fuck all wrong. Getting everything wrong but nothing right. Right, 25.5. Come on, you couldn't, yeah. What's that? 25.5. We'll have a little party. And once this is done, we'll spin it around, put this bit in, spin it around, dress the face, break the edge. One's done. Happy days. One down, one to go. Here we go, on number 2. Straight into size, 17.5mm. Already bored it out. Give it a clean up, give it a spin around, once or twice till it off. Happy days. So, spin it around, break that corner, break this corner, and that's it. That's done. Happy days. Just need to wait for the longer bolts to come. I think the ones that the existing ones, hopefully they'll be long enough just to mock it up. So it's open. Job's a good one. And there they are in place. Look, I've just mocked them. We're only a couple of threads. There's fuck all on the bolts, but I've ordered some nice stainless ones. And we're free. We're not binding. Legally binding. I'm sure you'll find it's legally binding. And I've got a good lever. Happy fucking days. What? This is what I'm gonna do next. It ain't on my fucking spec sheet, but I'm gonna fucking. These are both bent. Now I figure if I make some new ones and I make them fatter so that they got a lip, if you like. Can I fucking get in? Can I get in round them? Hey. I thought I might put a shoulder that bolts that tightens up against the fucking yoke to give them a bit of something more like, but I'll pop one out and have a look. Well, I stand corrected. They're not bent. That's actually how they're fixed in. They're straight as a fucking die. From what I can make out. How weird, how fucking random. The only thing, I don't know why the machines to go in on the piss like they do. You know, the holes look square, the holes look straight, and I'm going to chuck one in the lathe and fucking turn it around. Get it spinning and see if that's bent, but it don't look bent. Just bear with me. I'm just going to put you down a sec, hold on. Right. Not bent. No fucking bent one bit. There you fucking go, straighter than Lewis Collins from The Professionals coming out of fucking Burton's menswear in a brand new fucking suit. Getting his Ford crapper. So they're actually fucking fitted on the piss. Yeah. Don't know why. But, sorry for the shoddy camera work. We will now, you can turn it about a fucking quarter of a turn each fucking way. So I'll work that back in and forget I fucking mentioned it. Now then, next up, we're going to cut this fucking mudguard down. Seems a shame, but it's fucking so big. Who's going to get used to it unless you have the fucking dirty blows, lad? Eh? Unless you have that fucker. So, what I've done is I've dropped it down onto the tyre. Excuse me, just struggling with two hands. I drop it down onto the tyre and I'll put a mark where these come to, and then I'll give myself 1/2 inch, maybe 3/4 of an inch clearance. So I'll drop the marks down and work out where they need to be. In the meantime, we know that it's going to sit about where it is now, more or less, you know. So if I could get a lid off this pen, which I can't with one hand apparently, we can mark the mudguard where we're going to cut it, can't we? I quite like it at the front. I might just take the back out. It's a bit high though, isn't it? We're going to have a jiggle and a wiggle and a measure and a move, and we'll get where we need it, then get on the bench and get cutting. Okay, so mounting the mudguard, we've trimmed it back and got it about right. Move that out of the way. We're mounting the mudguard, and these are the spacers that came on it, and as is not surprising, the shit, they are way too big for the bolt. Oh, the hole in the middle is fucking like a cock up a shirt sleeve, as Max would say. That one's even fucking bigger. That's like a banana up the fucking high street. So the hole's way too big and they're too thin. I need 8mm. I worked it out. So, and these are 6. So 2mm each side. 4mm. Not a great deal, I guess. I'm not going to pull out that much. But there's plenty of room on the wheel, so we want them to be the right size. And they're made out of fucking some CAD plated, nickel plated, don't know. It's just rough steel. Anyway, so we're going to make some more. Now, I've got this stainless steel. I don't know what grade it is, but it's fucking tough. Knackered a bandsaw when I tried to cut it when I first got it. And I've chipped away at it since and done a bit of this and that to get it down from the foot long piece it was to this is the very last bit I've got. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to carefully machine the outside down to 25mm. Nice and slowly, look. Do a clean up pass and I'll take that down to 25mm. That's 29 at that, which is just a touch. We'll work our way down. Plenty of lube. There we go. That's the bigger cut. He's giving off this stringy shit, which is fine. I'll join you when we're back, when we're nearer the sides. It's breaking chips now, which is fucking hot. I'm still punking down my shirt. So I'll see you in a minute. So, we're coming down to size now, 25. Still giving off a bit of curly whirlies. In your way, isn't it? Get that hair off. But we've got you know, plenty of lube, which is never a bad thing. So we'll get that down, and then we need to put a 9mm onto it, which is clearance for the bolts. I believe I need to double check that. I think they're 5/16. Right. So, shit, that's not too bad. I'll give it a quick polish while I've got it. It's a bit rubber. Give that a quick polish. The MRAP. Bit of dick MRAP. Our British viewers of my age will get that reference. Yeah, that is. Oh, that's lovely. Lovely jubbly. So, I'm going to attempt to bore a hole down the middle. Which is going to have to be undertaken with slight trepidation. Let's get settled for that. Right, so off camera I've faced this off a bit. And we've got a start there already. What I need to do is tentatively drill it out. I'm a bit scared of it, to be honest, because I've had bad experiences. That drill bit's cutting a little bit more one side than the other. I've had bad experiences with this bit of stock, so we'll take it steady. I need about 40mm deep on this, so that's 10. I'll just keep slowly plodding away until we get to depth. Righto. Right, that's the depth. So all we've got to do now, fucking hell, this will be the one. If it's going to fuck up, it'll be now. So, we need, what did I say, 8mm. So, zero that. Let's just break that in up. The touchstone 8mm plus the clutch is 11mm. Which is there. So get the pot ready with the lube and off we go. All on your duty. I think we're going to do it. Let's just break them edges. I'll last a lifetime on these fucking spaters. It's tougher than a minibus full of Millwall fans. Go on, you bastard. There you go. So, one down. It's red up and gone in the chip tray. I don't know why I'm attempting to retrieve it to show you. It's fucking hotter than a fucking pistol. There we go. Smoking. One down, 3 to go. Get them done. Get them all got bolted on. Let's have a look at what's what. So there we go. That fucking well. I'm well pleased with that. I've put my spacers in, look. Trimmed the bolts down. Fitted them out with stainless washers. And I'm trying to get a fucking picture of it to send out Dean, so I'm going to screen cap this there. And yeah, that's happy days. As I said, I'm waiting for material to make that properly. So where's got to come out? Tyre's got to be turned around anyway. What I'm going to do now, I think, is turn my attention to a nice cup of coffee and then look at this back mudguard. While we're on the mudguards, while we're chopping and fucking about, making a mess. Look at this back mudguard, see how we can... Yeah, what's we got? I'm going to slice it here. I'm going to slice that there. I'm going to lift it up. And then I'm going to weld it. I'm going to put some shit over this to protect it. And weld it. That's what I'm going to do. I reckon. You'll see how it goes. I bet it's tougher than a butcher's fucking dog. And I end up cutting fuck out of it right back to just leaving a little bit. Which is not what I had in mind. But... So... Fucking hell, I've got clag dust up my nose. Clag dust, fuck me. There's your slang, eh? How many people understand that? Mud. Body filler. Clag, we call it. Right, we've cut this, we've chopped. Mercilessly. Because that's how we fucking roll. Oh, it's left a mark, hasn't it? But it's allowed us to lift the rear guard. And there was nothing, I couldn't get a finger in there before. And that's never good, is it? So, what I've done is I've got a finger. Look, that'll do. Finger will do. We have a roll at home. If you're going to have a drink on a school night, you can only have 2 fingers worth of liquid, so you can't go higher than 2 fingers in your glass. And my missus brought it in, and she got a fucking pint glass. So she's having a quarter of a pint of fucking Baileys. Anyway, I'll be on the run in a goldfish bowl. What I'm going to do is, it's like fucking working on old fucking cars, this cunt. Clag dust and fucking MIG welding, eh? Who knew? I'm going to MIG it up. I'm really fighting the need to take the back wheel out. But I have a feeling I'm fucking going to have to. And I really don't want to, because it's going to be a cunt. But I'll get this all tacked up. I've got a fire blanket in place. It's going to have to come apart to be welded, to be fucking painted. It's going to be stripped down to be painted. So I reckon our Sean's going to fucking paint it. And if he does, he can run a fucking grinder around the inside of this. Around here where I can't get to clean up. It'll be strong enough with the weld that I do today. And he can clean it up a bit before he fucking puts more Bondo, more clag back in this seam that I'm about to create for him. Happy days. Here's a top tip, what you got there. Get yourself a welding rod. Right, 3mm welding rod this is. Mild steel, multi-positional. Knock the fucking flux off it, yeah? Like I just have. And then, you can lay it in there, you trim it off a bit like. The worst that can happen is that you've not got all the flux off and it'll create a bit of slag. But we'll wire brush it before we start. And we know that is lovely stuff to weld to. So, top tip. I'm going to knock all that off, cut it in half, and pre-form this filler there with a welding rod. So, yeah, that much length. And we'll tack it and bend it, tack it and bend it, tack it and bend it. I'll show you before I proper weld it. So there you go, look, as I've started, we do just little stitches. Tack, 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 keep it gentle. I've got a safety squirter that we give everything a good fucking pre-soaking with, because we don't want to catch fire. We don't want to set fire to anything today. And then we just work our way around. Put a few tacks on, bend it round while it's still hot. Tack, bend, tack, bend, tack, bend, tack, bend, weld, weld, weld. Fucking happy days. There we go. There we are, welded and ground back. Nice and left rough. Give it a bit of tooth for the filler to go in, for the clag. And we've achieved that finger gap. Because before it was fucking hell, man. It must have been rubbing. Yeah. So, that's good. That's both mud guards sorted. Fork sorted. Next on the agenda is going to be the seat. I need to make some screw-in bobbins that hold an R-clip that goes into the spring, because the way that it's set up now is shit. There's a bit more lathe work going on there, which is probably what I'll get on to next. There you go. So that just leaves me to thank you for watching. Please give us a thumbs up, hit the subscribe and the bell, whichever side they are, if you like what you see. Check out my playlists and all my other videos. Get on in there. Fill your fucking boots. Lots of love, everyone, and I'll catch you on the next one.